Hello everybody, my name is Ankur. Welcome to Debugging Happiness. I'm back with another video. So today video is all about MVC. So how you can build an application using MVC and what is MVC I'll be talking about in this video. So if you like my video, please like, comment and subscribe Debugging Happiness on YouTube, and please do let me know if you like about this video, and if anything is there, let me know. I'll try to improve myself in the next video. So friends, what is MVC? That question will come to your mind first when you are going to create a MVC application. So MVC contains three components. First is model, second is view, and third is controller. So what is model, what is view, and what is controller? So let's talk an example of a application called Gmail. So whenever you go and hit gmail.com, so you'll find this kind of a screen. So so this is a view. So whatever you see is a view. So whenever you enter something, your email ID, and you press next, so what happens? So when your customer comes to view, and whenever it gives the credential, it goes to controller, and controller will decide whether it has to talk to model. Model will contain the classes of your file, and it will talk to your database as well. So it will talk to your DB as well. So whenever a customer comes to view, it will enter your credential, and whenever you click the login button, it will go to controller, and controller will decide whether to go back to the view or it has to go to the controller. So let me create an application for you, and you will come to know what is a model and what is a view and what is a controller in that. So you have to flip to the Visual Studio, and you have to go to File, and you have to go to New and go to Project. Create a ASP.NET web application and give a meaningful name to the application. Let's give it the name as an employee application. So you have to create an MVC application. Click OK. So it will take some time to create the application. So the application is created. As you can see, it's an employee application, and it's a normal for reference purpose. So you can close it down. So what we have to do is, like, we have to create a model class employee, and we have to perform a CRUD operation. What is a CRUD operation? CRUD means CRUD. C means create, R means read, U means update, and D means delete. So we will be creating a model application. So go to model, click on add, and click on class. Give a class name as employee, because we are going to create an employee application, and hit OK. So the employee class will be there. So what we have to do, just we have to create some properties of employee, like give some ID, like employee ID, create a name of employee, then let's create an address for employee. So my model class is ready. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the ID of employee, taking the employee name and the address. So how the MVC will know this is the employee? So what we have to do is, the next part is, so you have to create a DB context class of employee. So the next step is creating a DB context class. So go to model, click right click, go to add, and add a class. Give a class name as employee DB context. So this is the class which will talk to database. So we are using Entity Framework. So if you want to know more about Entity Framework, do let me know in comment section. So I'll create a new video for that. So this will be using DB context. And you have to use system.data.entity, because this reference will help DB context to run in this class. So I have some copied code, so I'll be pasting it here. So I'll be giving the name employee DB context to this constructor. Okay, this is done. So what you have to do, like this is the DB context class and this is the default connections will take. So where the default connection is really there. So you have to go to web.config and you have to see for the connection string. So this is my default connection and this is my data source. So what it will do, it will the entity framework will create a employee, whatever the employee class you have created. So what you have to do is that, like on employee ID you have to give the name as key. So this will think that this is the primary key of the class. So what it will do, it will create an employee table in the database. So where it will create in the same database this connection string or the connection string we have defined. So we are mapping this connection string default connection in the DB context. Now the next step is build the solution. As you have created the employee DB context, so whenever you are going to create a controller, just build the solution before you proceed ahead. So go to build and click on build solution. So it's build started, it will take some time. Okay, so once the build succeeded, so what we have to do, we have to go to controller. See, the controller is here. You have to go to right click, add controller and give the name as an employee controller. So what the controller you have to select is MVC5 controller with views using entity framework. So it will create a view automatically. You don't have to create view for that also. So MVC is very smart. It will create the view automatically for employee. So this employee, which model class you have to give, that employee model class we have created, and which database context class you have to give, employee DB context. Okay, click on add and the controller name is employees. So we will give only employee, not employees. So once it will create, what will create one controller class for us and a view for all the action method. So in later video I'll tell you in the detailed way what is view and how you create a view in manual way. So if you want me to create, let me know in the comment section. So it has created an employee controller for us. So what the method they have created. So it's details, create, edit, delete, as well as everything. So all the CRUD operation is already done. So we have to go to click on Google Chrome, or if you are not finding Google Chrome, if you are finding Internet Explorer, click on that and let's run the application. So first it will build the application, then it will run the application in Google Chrome window. So we'll be seeing that how you can create an employee, how you can update an employee, and how you can delete an employee. In just a few minutes you have learned a very simple operation of MVC. So let's see how it works. So whenever you create a MVC application in Visual Studio, by default it will create some home, account and about page. So that is by default. So we'll be seeing that first. So whenever the application run completed, you will see this kind of dialog. So you can put your application name over here. So these are the normal things which will Visual Studio will provide you whenever you create an application. So this is the home page, this is the about page, and this is the contact page. This will give you by default. Also you can don't know it of creating the register page and login page. This will also give the Visual Studio will give you that by default. So click on register, it will be opening a register page, and once you register you can go to login and you can log in your credential by. So suppose that I will give my name a@a.com, some password and confirm password. See how Visual Studio is okay. It's showing that password should be must at least 6 character long. So I'll be giving 6 character long password. So you don't have to create anything. So this is only giving you everything freedom of creating the password. So kind of high tech, you can say. So you don't need to create anything. Visual Studio will provide all your things by default. So once you register, you can log in. I think this time it should register. Okay, so it's registered and my account is also logged in. You can see it over here and I can log off also. So leave it. So we'll go to our employee first. So whatever we created, we'll go to employee and call index. So let's see whether employee is able to create or not. So what employee index will do, it should give me the all like list of employee. As we have not created any employee, so it should give me only the header. See, as you can see, only header is there. So we'll go to create new. We'll create some employee called John. Address is CA, California, and go to create. So it's created in the database. So if you want to edit, you can go to edit. So give it to some Las Vegas. So it will update the John to Las Vegas address. So if you want to see the detail of the John, you can go to details and you can see the details. Go to back to list. If you want to delete the John, you can delete. So let me create some 3-4 item. Let me say a like Kerry, LA. So I want to delete John from the list. I can go to delete and I can confirm. They are asking, are you sure you want to delete this? So you go to delete and delete it. So everything you only have done by using the Visual Studio. So every code is written over here. So if you want me to explore in the detailed way, let me know in the comment section. Okay, and like, comment and subscribe. Debugging Happiness. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Thank you.